I'm crossing over into from Kentucky. That over there usually is not flooded. It's usually not covered in water. And it's flooded all the way up to the trees. And then over here, that's usually not covered in water. Remember, I've been telling y'all that there's a snow melt every year that floods certain towns along the Mississippi, Missouri, and Ohio rivers. And we're about to go over the Ohio River. This is very, very high for the Ohio River. I mean, very high. And you can't see it along here, but there's a lot of driftwood and other things that have been picked up in these towns where this snow melt's hit and it's going down the river. Well, over there's a farm field that normally is not covered in water. That's one place that these trucks that I'm talking about, these vacuum truck, pump trucks, 80-barrel trucks, could be going over there, putting the pump down in. See, there's streets and stuff that, you know, there's normally not underwater. So you could pump that water up, store it in these trucks, move it out west, and when these fires start breaking out, you can turn everything into mud and mush and stuff that won't burn. And we could finance this with, see, over here, that normally is not covered in water. It's from that snow melt. Happens every year. I just crossed over from Henderson, Kentucky. I don't know what Indiana town this is. I'm about to be in Evansville. But I'm looking at a street over there right now. You can't pass that street. It's covered in water. And there's water off to my left. And you could save hundreds of millions of dollars in property damage out west when the fires break out every year. And you could do something to help these flooded towns over here when that snow melts every single year. And we could finance it and provide jobs doing it. We could finance it. I'm looking at more water where there normally ain't none. It's a lot. We could do this with, you know, less than a quarter of the amount of money that we've given away or, you know, spent on war. It's something Americans need. We're talking property damage. We're talking about entire cities getting smoked out. You know, we're talking about people dying every year when they have them fires out west. We're talking about Americans with floodwaters in their homes and businesses along these rivers. And it happens every year when the snow melts. We could have these 80-barrel, 100-barrel trucks that are fitted to, like, water grass, like they use on road construction crews. We could build them, put drivers in them, have them come out here, suck that water up, take it out west, and sit and wait for fire. You know, we could do it, but the people handling our tax money would have to care about Americans and America to make that possible. No Congress has done it, no president has done it. So this ain't just a stab at the current administration. It's never been done in my lifetime. But I'm all over this country, and I know I can't be the first person to think about it. I'm not somebody who is talking about some kind of new technology that we don't have. Well, these things are currently being built and manufactured. So it just puts more probably international or Mac would get the contract to build these trucks. It's just the kind of idea that you'd have if you cared about Americans or America. instead of big American businesses. But we only care about millionaires, billionaires, and big American businesses. So we won't do anything like this to save lives and save the average American all over the country a lot of time and money and safety. We won't do something like that because we only care about millionaires, billionaires, and American businesses. So there's one proof that that's what our national values are.